system. Okay. Now, take a look. Then we proceed to another topic. Okay. Stages. Oh, I forgot one aspect pala, class. Yung doon sa essential, doon sa characteristics of tax. Anyway, okay lang kasi yung mga yung minor items na hindi natin nabanggit dito, may exercises naman tayo as we answer. So, dito na tayo sa classification of taxes. Importante din ito, ha? So, what are the classification of kinds of taxes? So, number one, as to, sa anim na yung pinaka-importante yung tatlo, lalo na ito, as to SM, subject matter. A tax may be personal tax, property tax, or excise tax. So, importante yung class. Tinatanong sa exam yan. Pag sinabi mong personal tax, ang kanyang subject matter ay persons. Persons only. Example, residence tax. Yung sedula or community tax. Mas tinatawag siya na community tax. Regardless kung ano yung, hindi siya nakafocus sa transaction o kaya income niya. Nakafocus siya sa the basic community tax is a personal tax. Property tax naman, impose on properties. Example, RPT. Although care of LGUs yan. Ang nangungulekta kasi dyan, mga local government units. RPT means real property tax. Yan yung mga amilyar. Properties. Impose on properties. Example, land. Example, land and building. Land and building are subject to RPT. Ito ang importante. It is either it is imposed on a right or on a transaction. So when it is imposed on a right, katulad ng income tax, ang tawag sa kanya, privilege tax. Example, income tax, donor's tax, estate tax. Yan class, mga privilege tax yan. On the privilege to earn income, on the privilege to donate inter vivos, on the privilege to donate mortis causa. Kasi pag namatay na yung tao. Imposed naman on a transaction, we call it transaction tax, or whenever you consume goods or services. That's why we also call it consumption tax. Example, value-added tax, other percentage tax. Mga business taxes, all of them are business taxes. Business taxes are really transaction tax. They are not tax on a right. They are, strictly speaking, tax on a transaction. That's why they are based on the gross, not on the net. Okay, Now, as to who bears the burden, a tax may be direct or indirect. Pag hindi mo pwedeng ipasa sa ibang tao, direct tax siya. Meaning, cannot be shifted to another. Example, yan sila. Income tax, donor's tax, estate tax. They are all direct tax. They cannot be shifted. Indirect tax, yan ang ugly na tax, can be shifted to another. Yan sila, class. Yan, example, mga business taxes. Kaya doon mo makikita ang BIR pinapaboran ng mga business. Ay, hindi naman. Walang magagawa ang BIR dyan, strictly speaking. Congress ang may kasalanan kasi strictly speaking, nag-i-implement lang ang BIR. Kung minsan pinapakinggan din sila. It is the tax which forms part of the purchase price. Yan yung indirect tax. Now, as to determination of amount, a tax may be ad valorem or specific. Pag sinabi mong ad valorem from the word value, it answers the question how much. Okay? Yan sila. Puro ad valorem yan. Based on the value. Donor's tax, based on the value of the gift. Ito, based on the value of the income. Estate, based on the value of the inheritance or properties given in mortis causa. Basta how much. Kaya, basta yung tanong, para ma-compute mo yung tax, ang tanong is, how much is the how much? Pero kung based on weight or measurement, gaano ba kabigat? How heavy? How long? How many? Specific tax yan. Example, tax on liquors, tax on wines, tax on cigars or cigarettes. Some business tax are specific tax. Pero karamihan ng business tax ay ad valorem based on the value. Okay, we'll make copy for a while. Okay, class. Number Number 4, not so much. As the purpose, a tax may be general tax or special tax. Pag sinabi mong general, also known as revenue tax, also known as fiscal tax. The purpose is to raise revenue for the government. Example, karamihan ng mga NIRC, National Internal Revenue Code taxes are revenue tax, income tax, estate tax, donors tax, value-added tax, other percentage tax, TAM tax. Joke lang, class. Ang mga special tax for special purposes. Normally, wala yan sila sa National Internal Revenue Code. Example, yung tinatawag nilang road tax. O yung panahon ni President Marcos, yung tinatawag nilang coconut levy or coconut tax. Every time magbebenta ka ng kopras, may tax. See? Mga special tax yan for a particular purpose. At hindi siya pwedeng kolektahin ng BIR at pwedeng i-spend sa other purpose. Para lang talaga dyan sa road. Dito, para lang sa coconut industry. Okay. As to scope or authority imposing the tax. A tax may be national or local. Ito imposed on a national level. Example, all NIRC, all National Internal Revenue Code taxes. All taxes meaning all taxes in the National Internal Revenue Code are national. Local taxes on a local level only. Example, community tax. Community tax is on a local level. Okay. Sir, yung real property tax, no. Real property tax, sabi ng Supreme Court, is really a national tax. Although, kung saan yung property, in charge na mangungulekta lang yung local government. At ang pag-distribute ng tax, kung saan yung property located, mas malaki ang share ng specific na yun na local government. Number 6 is more equally important as to rate. Some call it as to graduation. Graduation ng kanilang schedule. So a tax may be progressive, regressive, at saka proportional. Pero wala tayong regressive. Ang progressive, as the taxable amount increase, the tax rate will also increase. Lahat ng may tax table, progressive yan. May tax table. Ano may example na may tax table? Individual income tax. May tax table yan. Ang proportional, whether the taxable amount increase or decrease, the tax is constant. Yan yung mga katulad ng value-added tax, constant siya na 12%. Corporate income tax, constant siya na 25% or 20%. Ang regressive, baliktad. As the amount will increase, the tax will decrease and vice versa. Strictly, we have no regressive tax. Prohibited by the Constitution yan. Tax should not be regressive. Ang tax daw natin should be progressive. Kasi nga, proportionate burden. So yan importante din yung 6 na yan. Although pinaka-important dyan yung number 1, number 2, tsaka itong number 6. As to subject matter, as to who bears the burden, at saka itong as to graduation of it. You may copy for all. Yung tax and other terms, for your extra reading na lang Kasi yan yung mga tax used interchangeably like tax and penalty, tax and customs duty, tax and special assessment, tax and debt, tax and tithe. Oh, nasa handout na natin. So, for your extra reading na lang yan. Paminsan-minsan na lang yan tinatanong sa board exam. In most cases nga, hindi. Pero basahin nyo pa rin, ha? Nasa handout ninyo. Mga ginagamit sila once upon a time interchangeably with taxation, but they are not the same. May idea lang kayo, ha? May idea lang kayo. Katulad na pinakauna dyan is tax at saka special, tax at saka toll pala. Tax at saka toll. Yan yung binabayaran natin sa toll gate. Oh, laging different subject matter. Ang subject matter ng tax ay PPRT. Persons, property, rights or transaction. Ito, roads. Roads or bridges. You see? Ito, government only ang nag-i-impose. Government only, samantalang ito pwedeng private entity ang mag-impose. See? O, tax naman at saka special assessment. Ang tax, ang kanyang subject matter ay persons, property, rights or transaction. Pero ito, ang kanyang subject matter ay lupa lang. Land only. And it is only at bihira lang yan, class. Bihira lang. Ibig sabihin, minsanan lang yan. Hindi katulad nito, regular yan ang ini-impose. You see? Biglang gumawa ng highway ang gobyerno malapit sa farm lot nyo. Siyempre, tataas yung value ng lupa nyo. I-charge kayo ng special assessment. Pero minsan lang yan. After that, real property tax na ang kukolektahin ng gobyerno. Minsan lang yung special assessment. Minsan lang. Parang kanta. Minsan lang kitang iibigin. Minsan lang kitang mamahalin. Minsan lang, class. Okay? Tax naman and penalty. Ang tax, the purpose is, ang kanyang purpose is to raise revenue. Ito ang purpose is regulation. To regulate an act or a conduct. See? Ang tax, government only ang pwedeng mangolekta. Ito pwedeng private entity. See? Okay. What else? Tax naman at saka customs duty. Yan, at least alam nyo. Ang tax, care of BIR. Ang customs duty, care of Bureau of Customs. Ang tax, ang kanyang subject matter, PPRT. Persons, property, rights or transaction. Ito. A customs duty is a tax also. Pero it is a tax on imported or exports. Or imports or exports. Imported goods. Yun lang ang kanyang subject matter, class. Imports or exports. Tax at saka debt. Tax is a legal obligation because care of Congress. Tax is a contract. Debt rather is a contract. Contractual obligation yan. Utang yan eh. Ang tax with imprisonment. Pag hindi mo binayaran due to tax evasion. Ito, bawal. No imprisonment. Kahit na ilang bilyon, pag hindi ka, unless unless it resulted to estafa. Nanloko ka. Pero kung hindi ka nanloko, hindi ka lang nakapagbayad ng utang, hindi ka makukulong. Bawal ikulong due to death. Tax naman at saka tithe. Tax is a legal obligation. Tithing is a religious obligation. Di ba, class? Yan yung binabayaran ng mga religious na tao. So, pag sinabi mong legal, enforceable in courts. Ito, enforceable in church only. Sa church lang yan, hindi sa court. Okay. Now, finally, before we finish, bago tayo matapos, nasa last part na tayo, para at least alam nyo lang, the BIR is headed by the chief called commissioner. Siya yung pinaka-head. And he is assisted by, sino yung kanyang mga assisted by 4 deputy commissioners. Okay. And as a rule, they are all, puro sila lahat, political appointees. Ibig sabihin, can be removed anytime. Pag sinabing political appointees, walang qualification. Pero normally, class, note, normally they are lawyers or CPAs or CPA lawyers. For a while lang yung mga last year na ang BIR Commissioner babae is statistician galing UP. Pero hindi siya nagtagal. Mga after few months, tinanggal na rin siya. Kasi dati siyang Deputy Commissioner eh. Pero ang mga tumatagal na mga taga-BIR Commissioner, normally mga CPA lawyer. Or lawyer or CPA. Pero normally, preferred CPA lawyer. Pero class strictly wala silang qualification dahil sila ay political appointees na. They can be removed anytime. Yun ang masakit. Hindi katulad dito except the career ones, then regions are headed by the Revenue Regional Director. Ayan, Revenue Regional Director. Then districts na. Headed by the RTO. Revenue District Officer. Sari-sari na yung class. Yung iba dito, political appointee. Yung iba naman dito, career. Yung mga career, hindi pwedeng tanggalin. Although, after that, yan na yung mga examiners. Pero who must be? Who must be? CPAs. Yan. The BIR examiners must be CPAs. Sila yung nasa pinakamababa, pero may level sila eh. Examiner 1, Examiner 2, Examiner 3. Then pwede ka ma-promote dito, then dito, bahala. Pero pag tinanong yan minsan sa board exam, sino daw yung government employee who must be CPAs? Your answer ay examiners, not them. Kasi ito kung minsan may mga lawyers na napupunta dyan eh. Pero to be an examiner, pag lawyer ka, you cannot be a BIR examiner. Now, only CPAs can be BIR examiners. So, so that finishes our discussion. Yung ating exercises, may pinadala ako sa inyo na exercises class. Sa basic principles, sagutan lang natin yung fill in the blanks. Yung multiple choice at saka true or false next meeting na, class? So, we will just answer para meron kayong alam. Exercises, yung identification. Identification na 1 to 20. 1 to 20. Yun ang sagutan natin. Total first meeting naman natin. Yung iba, next meeting. Importante, natapos natin ang ating discussion. Although yung mga items minor na hindi ko nabanggit, ma-answeran natin sa exercises. So in the meantime, basic principle, kindly sa inyong alam ko meron kayong copy niyan, nabigyan kayo. So sa last page na inyong lecture, doon sa last page na inyong lecture, okay, meron tayong mga blanks pala na hindi nasagutan, ano? Katulad ng letter H, may identification. Okay. So ito, next meeting na, lagyan na lang natin letter H kasi letter H walang sagot. What are the sources daw of our tax law? So number 1, the Constitution. Then the revenue regulations from the Department of Finance. Then the administrative rulings and opinions. Example, BIR rulings. Mga sources yan ng tax laws natin. Then mga court decisions. Number 5, mga treaties or what you call executive agreements. Then yung mga local tax laws. Okay. Oy, sorry. May na-omit. Dapat ito 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. O number 2, yung tinatawag nilang statutes. Yan yung care of Congress. Inuna ko Constitution as the supreme law. Pero, ang kanilang makikita ay more on limitations only. Tandaan niyo yung class, ha? Basta Constitution, ang makikita mo limitations na. All the rest can provide limitation or actual power. Pero siya, limitations na. Wala kang makikitang power sa Constitution, kundi limitations na. Construction and application of tax laws, nasagutan na natin yan. Ha? Tax laws are applied prospectively and interpreted liberally. Yung inherent powers of the state, tapos na natin. Tax, police power, power of eminent domain. Uy, meron pang letter K pala, no? O, letter K. Para may idea kayo. Letter K. Tax escape. Ang tax escape, dalawa lang naman class. Strictly. Tax avoidance at saka tax evasion. Maraming forms ang tax avoidance. Kasama dyan ang tax shifting. Yan yung indirect taxation. Indirect tax. Meron pang tax amnesty. Meron tax exemption. Some of the most common. Wait. Tax exemption. Meron pang mga tax holidays. Yan, mga common na tax avoidance. Ang tax evasion, also known as tax dodging. So yan ang mga common na tax. Meron pa, kuminsan transformation. Pero common yung 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Wala na yata tayong nalaktawan. So, answering na lang of exercises. Pero, siguro para sabay-sabay na tayo. What is the time? 1:06. O, pwede pa natin. Sige, yung copy muna. Pagkatapos, sasagutan lang natin yung 1 to 20. Tapos, okay na. Pwede na tayo mag-break. Importante lang yung 1 to 20 sa inyo handout. Masagutan muna. Yung identification. Importante, tapos na natin ang ating target for the day. So, target for the day is to finish basic principles. At least natapos natin. The answering of exercises in full next meeting, pero umpisahan lang natin yung identification. So, number 1. Meron ako. Number 1, ang tawag dyan, NTS. Ano yung NTS? Nanay, tatay siya. Joke lang, class. National Taxation System. Number 2, the laws which enumerate. Ang tawag dyan, internal revenue taxes. Number 3, a system where the tax increases. Ang tawag dyan ay progressive taxation system. Number 4, any income derived by the government. Ang tawag dyan, revenue. Kasi itong mga ito, class, pwedeng itanong sa sa multiple choice. Number 5, limitations on the power not found in the Constitution. Siyempre, alam nyo na yan, inherent limitation. Number 6, under these, properties of foreign government, basta properties of foreign government, yan yung international committee na inherent limitation din. Number 7, theory that justifies the necessity of taxation. Answer, life, blood theory. Number 8, theory that emphasizes the relationship. Ang tawag dyan, protection and support theory. The state provides protection, support provided by the people by paying taxes. 9, canons. Ang tawag dito, consistency. Consistency with economic goals. Number 10, characteristics of a sound tax system, canons of taxation. Canons of taxation. 11, base, alam nyo na to, diniscuss na dito, equality in taxation. At saka, number 12, uniformity of taxation. 13, other than, ang tawag dito, internal revenue. Number 14, it refers to the NIRC. Your answer is tax code. Ang original na tax code is Republic Act 8424 of 1996. Pero RA 8424 as amended. In-amend na yan. Marami na. Kasama na yung train law, etc. 1991. Tax code lang. Number 15. January 1, 1998 yun eh. 1997 pero 1998 rather. Taxpayer is not entitled to claim any deduction. Gross income tax. Gross income tax system. Number 16. Non-delegation rule. Non-delegation rule. Kompletuhin na natin. Baka malito pa kayo. Non-delegation rule. 17. Transferring. Yan yung indirect taxation. Indirect tax, also known as shift. Yan yung ginagawa sa value added tax, ginagawa sa atin ng mga tindahan. Illegal tax evasion, also known as tax dodging. 19, tax avoidance. And 20, ito mga ito, ilang beses na ito naitanong sa multiple choice class. Parang kwanto, review center nyo, global taxation system. Ang counterpart niyan is schedular taxation system by rate. Kung rate lang, basta unitary rate, global tax system. Pag unitary rate versus schedular tax system. Pagka schedular, many rates by schedule. Okay, class. So this is all for today. Anyway, first meeting naman natin and we hit our target. Marami na tayo na-cover sa obligations. Sa tax naman, natapos kaagad nating class ang basic principles. Although yung exercises to be finished next meeting. I intentionally did it. Ito na muna sinagot ko para yung true or false at saka multiple choice, you will find time to answer. Subukan mo lang naman. Maglaro-laro ka lang naman eh. True, false, subukan mo. Para pag sinagutan natin, makita mo, ay true, ay tama pala ako doon, ay mali pala ako doon. So at least, maalala mo. We better remember our mistakes. Ay mali pala ako doon. Bakit kaya? You see? Kasi as we answer true, kung false, we will explain why false. So this is all for today. See you next week, class. Goodbye. Take care. God bless you. Okay, class.
Thank you po, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir. Good day po.